Okay, no ceilings, motherfucker, good morning. Dick in your mouth while you yawning, I'm gone and got
Good afternoon, and welcome to the postseason edition of Around the Sty. It is here, ladies and gentlemen. We have made it to the postseason. 6 of us are fighting for this beautiful trophy that I currently hold, and will continue to hold if the cards play out how they've been playing out. Now, last week, we had some action. We had some really important matchups. 3 teams were in the running for the last spot of the playoffs, and it turns out that She's Not Worth Eating actually got knocked out yesterday. Just a heartbreaking loss, as he had, I think, the second highest point total, maybe the third. Either way, he got beat by Team Yeah GTA in the last week, and that knocked him out. I guess he did not have the tiebreaker against the minor league Futhermuckers, so they limp into the playoffs and probably won't be here for a long time. So my condolences out to She's Not Worth Eating. You know, it's just 1 week. 1 week, 1 week makes a difference. So again, here are the 6 teams that have made the playoffs. Coming in with the first overall seed, Team Zach Sauce. They also, I think, have limped into the playoffs, but he performed week in, week out. He wasn't really much better than any team he ever beat during the season, but he had more points most of the time. So he comes in with the number 1 seed, gets the bye the first week. The number 2 seed is you and I caught Manny Trout, and Manny Trout gets the number 2 seed. He finished the league, pretty hot. Yeah, I think 8 of his last 9 were wins, or 8 of his last 10. Either way, the kid's smoking hot, and who knows what's going to happen. He's probably going to take the trophy back home with him, and actually he doesn't have to take it anywhere because it's right here. Coming in at the number 3 seed is Team Yeah GTA, and he had a very respectable season. Was actually leading the division for most of the year until Manny Trout took it over the last couple weeks. But his team has performed. He's had some big weeks, and he's had a few losses that he probably should have won. But overall, his team is solid, and he's going to look to make a run. He's going to be facing the number 6 seed, which is the minor league Futhermuckers, who just slightly out-edged Team She's Not Worth Eating. And he's going to go ahead and probably get knocked out, so we're not going to talk too much about him. Coming in the number 4 is the Bleacher Creatures. The Bleacher Creatures, they really snuck a lot of easy wins in there. He had a bunch of 310-point wins, which is not going to cut it out in the postseason. I have confidence that maybe he can kind of make a run, find some points somewhere. I wasn't really impressed with this season, but then again, he's in the playoffs. He did enough, and he's the number 4 seed, so he's worth being here, I guess. He's at least earned this position to be in the playoffs. Now, is he going to go anywhere? I don't know. Number 5 seed, that's who he's facing, which is the Knob Jockeys. Now, the Knob Jockeys, they have improved. They started out, they scored a lot of points, and they kind of fell off a little bit. Lauren, he's implemented this 13 starting pitcher strategy, and it has got him to the playoffs. He's the first time he's been in the playoffs for baseball. Congratulations. Number 5th seed, but really probably one of the most dangerous teams out there, as this team is scoring a bunch of points the past couple of weeks. They've really gelled. They've figured it out. So I'm thinking they might make a run in the playoffs. We'll see what happens, but I wish everyone the best of luck this week. It's going to be the Knob Jockeys again versus the Bleacher Creatures, and the minor league Futhermuckers versus Team Yeah GTA. I can't wait to see how this plays out. We're going to be watching it really close, and Des and I will just sit back and enjoy it until next week. So again, guys, thank you for participating so far this year. I wish everyone in the playoffs the best of luck, and I wish everyone that's not in the playoffs to eat shit. You weren't good enough.